They could be out there, right now, looking at us, studying us, somewhere on a distant world orbiting an alien sun. A civilization may have already spotted Earth's blue oceans, its swirling clouds, and the twinkling lights of our cities. They might even be listening to our faint radio broadcasts, picking up ghostly echoes of our history, war speeches, music, new bulletins, signals bleeding into the void. And yet, not a single confirmed reply. No shimmering alien craft, no unmistakable message that says, "We are here." What if that's not an accident? What if something built into the very fabric of the universe is preventing civilizations from meeting? A great cosmic firewall. An invisible barrier that could be physical, psychological, or something much darker. And the real question isn't just why it exists, but whether it's protecting us or trapping us. The universe should be bursting with signs of life. The Milky Way alone holds an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars. Many of those stars have planets. Thousands have already been confirmed by missions like Kepler and TESS. A significant fraction of those planets are in the habitable zone, regions where liquid water could exist. And if life can emerge here on Earth, it should be able to emerge elsewhere. Life began here quickly, geologically speaking, within a few 100 million years of Earth's cooling. That suggests it's not an extreme rarity. Given billions of years and countless opportunities, intelligent life should have evolved many times. Civilizations should be common. And if they are common, they should have colonized the galaxy by now, either physically with spacecraft or digitally with powerful signals. But instead, nothing. This is the Fermi Paradox. Named after physicist Enrico Fermi, who in 1950 simply asked over lunch, "Where is everybody?" And today, we're not just going to explore the paradox, we're going to push deeper into the possibility that something is actively keeping everyone apart. One of the most famous explanations for the Fermi Paradox is the Great Filter, the idea that life has to pass through a series of nearly impossible stages, and almost everyone fails along the way. Think of it as an evolutionary obstacle course with deadly checkpoints. Number 1. Abiogenesis, the leap from non-living chemistry to self-replicating life. This happened at least once here, but it may be so improbable that it rarely happens anywhere else. Number 2. Complex life. Multicellular organisms only evolved on Earth after 3 billion years of single-celled life. That's a long delay. Number 3. Intelligence. Dinosaurs ruled for over 150 million years without developing radio telescopes. Intelligence may not be evolution's inevitable outcome. Number 4. Technology. Even with intelligence, tool-making and science aren't guaranteed. Neanderthals had large brains, but no space programs. Number 5. Survival. Once you can harness immense power, nuclear energy, genetic engineering, AI, you also gain the tools to destroy yourself. If the filter is behind us, we might be one of the few lucky survivors. If it's ahead of us, humanity could be on a collision course with extinction. But what if the survival isn't the only issue? In black hole theory, there is a concept of a firewall, a boundary at the event horizon where matter and information are violently destroyed. Now imagine that idea scaled to a galactic level, not as heat and energy, but as distance and time. Electromagnetic signals, the kind we send with radio telescopes, spread out like ripples in a pond. As they travel, they weaken, scattering into the cosmic background. Space is not empty. It's filled with interstellar dust, gas clouds, and radiation. All of these degrade and distort signals. Even light itself gets absorbed and re-emitted in ways that erase fine details. We've been leaking radio waves for about a century. That means our signals have traveled roughly 100 light years. A tiny bubble in a galaxy 100,000 light years across. Beyond that, our broadcasts are so faint that they're buried in the noise. It's entirely possible that civilizations are talking, but the firewall of distance and physics scrambles their messages before they reach us. If an alien civilization on the other side of the galaxy sent us a high-definition TV broadcast, by the time it got here, it would be so degraded we'd barely detect a faint whisper of energy. No image, no sound, just noise. But what if this firewall isn't a side effect of physics? What if it's deliberate? What if someone or something set the galaxy up this way on purpose? If you were running a civilization federation, would you let young, unpredictable species talk to each other? Or would you keep them apart until they proved they were safe? The dark forest hypothesis offers one of the most chilling explanations. Imagine the universe as a dark forest. Every civilization is a hunter moving silently, aware that there may be others lurking. But no one knows their intentions. If you announce your position, you might be inviting destruction. Under this logic, the safest move is total silence. No signals, no probes, just hide and survive. Author Leo Susan popularized this in the Three Body Problem series. But the idea resonates with real-world strategy. In nature, predators often remove potential threats before they grow. Stephen Hawking echoed this fear, warning that broadcasting our location could be disastrous, comparing it to indigenous peoples meeting technologically superior explorers. Example: on Earth, history shows that first contact between unequal civilizations often leads to the weaker one's destruction. The galaxy may work the same way. Another intriguing possibility is the zoo hypothesis. In this model, we are being watched, but intentionally left alone. Advanced civilizations might treat us like a protected species, avoiding interference until we reach a certain technological or moral threshold. Think of it like the Prime Directive from Star Trek. No interference with developing cultures. Here, the firewall isn't about physics or fear. It's about ethics. This could also explain why UFO sightings are ambiguous. If someone is observing us, they might ensure there's never enough evidence to prove it conclusively. Can we cross the firewall? Possibly. Technologically, we could build massive directed energy transmitters to beam signals at nearby stars. We could hunt for alien waste heat from Dyson spheres. We could create probes designed to survive for millions of years, seeded throughout the galaxy. But there's a risk. If the firewall is there to protect us, breaking it could expose us to dangers we can't yet imagine. So maybe the silence isn't empty. It's intentional. The Great Cosmic Firewall could be physics, fear, ethics, or all three. One day, the barrier might fall, and when it does, the universe will never be the same. I'm Hafsa Zulfikar, and this is Orbital Vistas. If you enjoyed exploring the unknown with us, hit the like button and subscribe. It helps us reach more cosmic explorers like you. Until next time, keep looking up because you never know who might be looking back.